Hey y'all, hey, it's your girl, Travel Queen, and your favorite Leo, and I'm here with my new sis. I'm going to let her introduce herself.
Hi, I am Ashley.
And listen, y'all know, because y'all always hear me talk about me and my black family of four and how we moved to Mexico. But today I have another special guest. So I want you guys to hear from her and let her tell her experience, where she is here from, how long she been here, and give y'all all the good information.
Yes. All right, so like I said, I am Ashley. I am from Atlanta, Georgia, born and raised. I moved here to Playa del Carmen about over 4 years ago. It was just me and my husband. Now we have our little four-legged dog. We love her to death, and we're just here living life. We both initially I started working remotely, but then now I transitioned into just being a full-on entrepreneur.
I love that.
Stay-at-home mom sort of thing.
That.
But my husband, he does currently still work remote based in America.
Okay, gotcha. So it's a lot of y'all out here deep from Atlanta.
Period.
Atlanta is representing out here in Mexico.
Yes.
I love how you mentioned about being an entrepreneur now. Were you an entrepreneur when you was in Atlanta?
No, not full time. I still had my 9 to 5. I did start a startup temporarily, but I was mainly focused on my 9 to 5. I was in interior design.
Got you. So if you've been on any of my lives or you watched any of my videos, you know I always say your gifts will make room for you. And the number one question that I get from my followers is, what do you do as an expat living abroad? Like, what do you do for work? Which is such an important question, because you have to be able to sustain your lifestyle once you get here. So prime example here for my sis, she's come out here, and we're going to get into her business later, but your gifts will make room for you. How did you handle the transition coming from Atlanta to Mexico, and what made you leave?
Well, so what made us initially leave is we wanted a change, right? Like, a lot of things was happening with COVID, a lot of things was happening in the country, and you know, I've been in Atlanta like all my life, and I wanted to make a change. I wanted to experience something new. I wanted to go to a new place to just see if I could just, build a new chapter, build a new life.
I love that.
And John, he was a little apprehensive, but just through research and learning, and also, being down with some changes, we were like, hey, let's move. Let's do it. We always like Mexico. We've always vacationed here in the past. So it just made sense. We're still close to Atlanta. It's a quick flight. So it just made sense because our friends and family could easily visit us too.
So what made you choose Playa del Carmen, Mexico?
No lie, the community. It was so many black people
here
that it made it feel it made it feel comforting. It made it feel like, okay, we're not just gonna go out there and be by ourselves, right? Which is okay. Like, we're also down with collaborating and being with Mexicans, being with the Canadians, being with everyone, but it still wanted a little bit of familiarity, where we had like a lot of black people here, especially meeting people from Atlanta, meeting people from Philly and stuff like that. And so it just made sense for Playa. It isn't too busy as Cancun. It's still, we can still have an everyday life. We still have a lot of variety of many things to do.
Absolutely.
Restaurants, places to eat. So it just made sense.
So what about just like how was your life here?
Our life is good. Like, it's way cheaper than the States. Our bills are way cheaper. We love the weather, right? So it's not many cold days. Like, we have our cold seasons, but it's not really cold.
That's right.
But our life here is good. We live in a really nice community that's gated. It's beautiful. We have our car here, which a lot of people don't have. A lot of people don't move here with a car.
So you all drove your car?
We did. We needed to have a car here. I like having a car. And so we drove. We literally drove from Georgia all the way through the States, through Mexico to here.
Oh, I love it. Did you feel unsafe driving your car over the border?
No, we didn't feel unsafe. We were just, it was an uncertainty, right? Like, you just never know what happens when you're crossing, like, borderline.
Unfamiliar territory,
Right. And so, but honestly, we had the most safest. We had such a smooth journey through Mexico. Like, it's actually, not to say it's unheard of, but when you speak to other people, some people are like, oh, we got stopped or we had car issues. We literally had no issues.
That's good.
Like, we
That's
stayed
good.
at beautiful hotels along the way.
I love
like
that.
We met people. It was a really good journey. It was a good experience, road tripping.
And it took y'all how long?
Ooh, about what, 4 or 5 days?
Okay.
Yeah, because
okay.
we did an extra stop in an extra city.
Okay.
Because it was getting late, but then also it was like, hey, we're not in a rush, so
Yeah.
like, we stopped at another city, and it was so beautiful.
Okay.
It was
okay.
worth it.
Love that. So, how long do you plan on being here in Playa? Do you guys plan on traveling to other places? Do you like traveling?
Oh, we do like traveling. We love traveling a lot, especially now that we moved abroad. It opened our eyes to want to see more.
Yes.
See more of the world. So yes, we do love traveling. We still travel as we live here. But I think Playa is it's our headquarters right now, right?
Yes,
like
yes.
we feel comfortable here. We feel safe here. We built our life here, so I think we'll be here for a while. But we are open to moving other places, like seeing another city in Mexico. We really enjoy Merida, which is really nice.
Merida is really hot, like hot as fuck, actually.
It gets really, really hot. Like right now, we just went last weekend. It was actually kind of cool.
Okay, so it's
like,
cooled down in Merida.
It cools down just a bit. So, and we enjoyed it. It was actually perfect weather, actually.
Okay.
Now I think.
But don't go there in the summertime.
No, because your skin gonna melt off. Like, it's just gonna be like, oh hell no, go back to Florida. Let's go back to over there. Let's go by the beach closer. But yeah, we like it here, but we are open to the possibility of living somewhere else and building our family somewhere else. But right now, Playa is home.
Got it. Okay. So we're probably going to do a part 2 because I'm not done asking you questions.
Okay.
So, but to end this video, tell them where they can find you. What are your social media handles? How can they get in contact with you?
Oh, so you can find me on Instagram and TikTok at Ashley Esprit, which is ASHLEIGHESPRIT.
Yes, and I'll have you make a comment in the comment section so they can follow you too.
Got it.
All right, y'all. We out until part 2.